Hi there, it's Valeri Hall-Little, the business architect. Let's talk about the fine art of delegation. And I use the words fine art very purposefully because to many of us, delegating is an art form. It doesn't come naturally and it feels awkward sometimes to give work away. If you're like me, you might be a bit of a control enthusiast and you have trouble taking things off your plate and trusting somebody else to do it the way you want to get it done. So this I know for sure is if you want your business to scale, you have to get things off your plate to free up your time and your energy to work on the things that matter most in your business. So I'm going to help you delegate more efficiently and more comfortably so it doesn't feel so awkward. So there's 4 steps I'm going to take you through. The first step is the outcome. So really clearly define what the outcome is for the task that you're delegating and let the person know what that outcome looks like. What does success look like? What is the finished product? What does it look like so they can envision it, they can see it as well. And include the why. I always like to include the why. Why is this important? When people know why they're doing something and why it is important and why it's important that it looks a certain way, then they are more apt to buy in and really understand the whole picture of the task. So that's the first one, the outcome. The second one is the process. As you know, I'm all about processes and systems. So once you've defined the system and mapped out your system for them, they can see the steps that they go through to get to that eventual outcome. Once you've mapped out the system the way that you want it done and the way that you like it to be done, it's easier for them to follow that process. And then they can put in any improvements or tweaks along the way that might streamline it even more efficiently, more effectively. So that's number two. Then number 3 is to equip them. Do they have everything that they need to do the task and to accomplish the task successfully? So that could be, do they have the email templates they need, or do they know how to use the tech tool to get out your newsletter, or do they have access to your email inbox so they can clear out some of the clutter in there for you? Do they have access to your scheduling system so they can tweak some things in there? Just think about what tools they need to accomplish the task. Do they know how to use them? And do they have access? So that's number 3, is equip. And number 4, this is the one I have the hardest part with, is trust. Trusting that person and trusting the system that you've created to make it happen. So you've done everything, you've put all the pieces in place, right? You've shown them the outcome. You've shown them the process, the system that you've mapped out, and you've equipped them with what they need to be successful. Now just trust them to make it happen. And one little tip that I've learned along the way is that there will be bumps. There will be bumps. Give them time to have some bumps, have the patience to know those bumps are going to happen and that you can tweak them and fix them along the way and all will be good. So those are the 4 steps to delegating more efficiently: outcome, process, equip them, and trust. Those 4 elements will help you delegate with confidence so that you can conquer that fine art of delegation. That's your next step to designing your business so it's built to soar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.